Hi guys, today we are going to assemble our octahedrons, okay? So this is what we are eventually going to be creating with 12 of our Sonobe units, okay? So I have, right here, I have 12, I have 3 different colors, and I have 4 of each one. You don't have to have it like that to be able to assemble your project this way. It just makes it a little bit easier to follow along, and it makes it a little bit easier to kind of know where you're at in the process. But you absolutely can put one of these together with random colors like I did here using this same method. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is sort my pieces into 4 stacks of 3. So for mine, I want 1 of each color. So I'm going to do 4 stacks of 3. I'm going to do yellow, peach, and red in each stack. Okay. So if you have 3 colors, you're going to do it this way too. If you don't have 3 colors, or you use 6 colors, you use 1 color, you want to sort these into 4 piles of 3. Okay. So after I have those sorted, well, and at first I want to say, if at any time in this video it goes too fast, go ahead and pause and do what I did and then come back to the video. Okay, so I'm going to start with my first one here, and I'm going to kind of move these other ones out of the way for a second, but keep them in their stacks. And I'm going to assemble these into a pyramid. Okay, so I'm going to take my yellow one first, and then I'm going to take my peach one, and I'm going to insert the point of this, the top point of the peach one, into this little pocket of the gold one, just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to take my red one, and notice how I kind of rotated that a little bit. I'm going to rotate, and then I'm going to take my red one, and I'm going to take the point of the red one and insert it into this pocket of the peach one. And then I will rotate again, and I'm going to move my yellow flap from underneath to on top, and I'm going to put it into that pocket right there. Okay, and I'm going to repeat this on all of my stacks. So I'm going to make a pyramid out of all of these. So I'm going to set that one aside, and I'm going to do the same thing with this one, and I'm going to work in the same order. This will make it so that your octahedron is even, like the colors are even throughout. You don't have to do it that way, but it will make it so they're even throughout. So I'm going to just continue assembling all of my pieces in the same way. Okay, so there's my second one, and here's my third one, and here's my fourth one. Okay, if you need to, go ahead and pause right now so that you can get all 4 of these made. Okay, so now that I have all 4 of these made, I'm going to arrange them in a certain way so that I can put my octahedron together. So I'm going to take 2 of these first, and I want to arrange them so that I have 2 sides facing each other. Okay, and when I did this, notice how I put my reds opposite each other and my yellows opposite each other. If you have 3 colors, that's how you want to do it so that it's evenly distributed. It doesn't matter if you do it that way. If you have all the same color of paper, what you want to do is just make sure that you're putting a side line, 2 sides lined up. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is, if I look at this free point here can fit into that pocket on the yellow. So I'm going to take my red corner and I'm going to fit it into that pocket right there. And then if I look down here at the bottom, this doesn't have a pocket that it can go into, but this red one can go into that yellow pocket right there. Okay, and that's it for that one. So that's together and finished, and I'm just going to set it off to the side. Well, it's not finished, but I'm going to set it off to the side. I'm going to do the same thing on this one, and I'm going to put the same colors together. So I'm going to put red next to yellow, and then yellow next to red, and I'm just going to assemble the same way. So my red tail here is going to go into this yellow pocket right there, and this red tail is going to go in to the yellow pocket right there. All right, so go ahead and pause at this point and get yours together, okay? All right, so now I have my two halves of my octahedron assembled, okay? And they're actually going to fit together surprisingly easy. What you want to do is you want to turn them both on their side so that they're facing each other like that, okay? So we have kind of a C shape here and we have a C shape here, and they're facing each other. Now, if I try to put these together, they're not going to go. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick these up, and I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to, it doesn't matter which one, but I'm going to choose my right one. I'm going to take it and I'm going to turn it so that it's vertical. Okay, so I had it here, and I'm going to turn it this way, and then they're going to fit together like that. Okay, so I have a C shape here, and I have a C shape, like I had this, and then I turned it this way, and then they're going to fit together like that. Okay, and when I have these together like this, what you may notice is immediately all of your free ends have a pocket that they can fit into. So like this peach one can fit right into that red. And this yellow can fit right into there. Okay, and then if I turn it, same thing. They're already lined up. That red, or that peach can go into the red. And I'm gonna pull that out from underneath, and this yellow can go into the peach. And then I turn it again, and same thing. You will have to untuck a little bit, but peach goes into red. And you'll notice there's a pattern, like the colors all work the same all the way around. Like peach always is tucking into red, and yellow is always tucking into peach, and it's assembled. Okay, so if you've been struggling with how to get this together, give this method a try. Be sure to pause and rewind as you need to, so that you can get it together. But hopefully that method will work for you.